All right, guys, this is going to be in front of the video. This is going to be an update video real quick. This is something I just learned. I've never dealt with this Shutterstat before. And when I got it, it came with this adapter piece. It's like it was a female, and then a male. And you put them all together. And when I talked to the company, they said the purpose of it was to push the Shutterstat out further. Well, in the other video, you'll see that the thermostat probe was sticking way in here. I didn't think that was an issue until I went to reinstall the thermostat, and the thermostat probe strikes that probe in there. So you have to use an adapter of some sort, and you really don't want this probe in here to be past this circle opening. Right? So right now it's just to the inside of that lip. So it won't, because now this whole center area is clear. But I'll put this in the front of the video just so you guys see it, and then watch the rest of the video all the way through. Thanks. Hey guys, welcome back to Iron Moose 5 ton. So this is installing the new Shutterstat. This is the new Shutterstat I showed you in the old video. All the parts are reusable except for you need a new one of these on an M923A1. So I sourced this through a store in my area called Cauliflower Fittings. I will put the link in the description. If you don't have them near you, you can try and source it through somewhere else. But it is 1/8 pipe thread to 3/8 flare fitting, the guy told me. So, but I would take the one that comes off of the old one with you, which is just a straight one that comes out the top, that little fitting. That's what I did, and he helped me get this, and it was a perfect size. So when you put this together, I put this in and this adapter in on a vise, both pipe sealant and Teflon tape on both ends, and then your flare fittings don't get anything. I did put a little bit of copper anti-seize on both to protect the actual threads. So no Teflon, no pipe dope or anything on the compression fittings, or excuse me, the flare fittings. But on the pipe thread side, obviously it's Teflon tape and pipe dope. This is what I use. It's not an endorsement for these guys, but I have had really good luck with it and I like it. Teflon tape, same pipe dope, and copper anti-seize. The reason I'm using copper anti-seize is because it has a higher temperature rating. This is good till 1800 degrees. If you just use regular anti-seize, it has a lower temp rating, so that's why I use copper. Same thing here. These are pipe threads, so lots of Teflon and good amount of pipe dope. Get it in there, get everything nice and snug. I use a combination of a 10-inch wrench and a slightly larger, I think it's 12-inch wrench. Yeah, 12-inch wrench. Gives you good enough leverage to get everything very snug. Nothing should be hand loose, but you also don't want to go too hard where it is brass, so you can strip the fittings. All right, so snug, get it in there, but don't go, crazy. That's pretty straightforward. So you can see here, so this is the way I do it, and this is a great time to do a coolant flush as well. So that's what I did today. I did a coolant flush. I ran water through with a hose into the reservoir and let water pour out of this. The bottom of the radiator is, the drain plug is gone, the petcock is taken out, so that's been draining. It's a great time to do that because this is what's in your way, this other piece here. So when you take this whole thing out of the way, it makes your access so much easier. There is a gasket. You can see this one's in very poor shape between the two halves. So it's always good to order that gasket if you're going to do this. They're only a couple dollars. You can look them up. NHC 250 thermostat gasket, and it's a square gasket. I don't have one, so I'm going to put it back together and hope it doesn't leak. If it leaks, you just have to get a gasket, take the 4 bolts out again, and put a gasket in. When you do that, though, you're going to lose some coolant, so you're going to have to put more coolant back in. But this is pretty much it for a Shutterstat replacement. These are the new ones that I was told they're getting now. I like it better. Hopefully it works. It is a 200 degree temperature probe. It's not 185 or 190, but a couple degrees isn't going to make a difference. The thermostat itself is still the same. The thermostat's still your 180 degree thermostat for a Cummins engine. So it's just what the fan comes on. The fan won't come on now until the truck reaches 200 degrees. But this one doesn't have that little hole in the front anymore. So I don't see a leaking issue anymore from this style. So we'll see. But overall, that's how you replace your Shutterstat on an M923A1 or the 250 NHC Cummins. Any questions, let me know, guys. Thanks.